Rachel Wolf. I'm the first assistant stage manager on Annie.
And I'm Peter Lawrence. I'm what's called the production stage manager on Annie, which means the head stage manager on Annie. And we were just talking about what's interesting when you go see a play is that there are always more people backstage than there are on stage. And what they're doing backstage is moving the scenery, changing the lighting, changing the costumes, running the sound on the show if there are sound playbacks on the show. If there are wigs on the show, they're putting the wigs on the actors. It takes more people than you can possibly imagine. And so I think if I were describing what a stage manager does, our job of coordination is to take all these different elements and make it look like it's one piece of storytelling on stage and to make it happen that way every night. Everything that moves on the stage in production is ordered to do so by the stage manager by a cue. And so every light change, every scenery move, every prop move, everything is ordered by the stage manager. And so what Rachie's job is to make sure that on stage, all those things are organized properly and move properly.
So the way Peter and I work as a team, he's in charge of talking to the director and choreographer and all the designers and making sure he knows how everything is going to function. And I'm on stage with the crew taking a look at and making sure that this can happen the way we think it's going to and the way we've rehearsed it in the rehearsal studio, and to make sure that everyone will be safe.
And in addition to that, Rachie and I need to make sure that it's a relaxed atmosphere backstage. Because the idea is it can't be tense on a Broadway show. You want to keep it light backstage. And especially with kids on the show, you want them to have fun. Because if they're going to be interesting on stage, they have to be having fun off stage.
One of our responsibilities as stage managers for this production is to take care of the kids and watch out for them and make sure they have everything they need.
One of the reasons that I wanted to have so many women on this show was because there are all these little girls, and I wanted to make sure that these little girls felt safe, respected, and taken care of, when they were backstage.
It's important to treat them all the same way, because if you treat, especially if you treat the kids differently, they'll, start feeling, either left out or be able to take advantage of how, they're being treated and get special treatment. So you just want to treat everyone the same.
Their parents are not with them backstage. That is, the parents drop them off at the stage door, and from the moment they walk into the rehearsal hall or into the theater, they're professional actors. If the kid is with the parent, they're going to be a child with a parent. But if they're with professional and adult actors, they will become professional actors. And even though they're 7 years old, or I think our oldest is 13 years old, they're professional actors there in the same way that the 60-year-olds and the 30-year-olds are professional actors. And so as disciplined as the kids on this show will ultimately be, they also have to have a good time, because if these kids are unhappy robots, it's going to be a miserable looking show, and we can't have that. So we want to have a good time on this show.